Hello and welcome to the Cavell Reseller Insights Portal Beta. Thank you for taking part. This is a quick demo of the features, but of course if you have any more in-depth questions or issues that arise, please do get in touch with Cavell directly and we can address those issues with you. You'll notice the first thing to point out is that there are two tabs to this dashboard. There is the cross-sell vendors and the reseller insights portal. The important thing to note about these is that one is sort of an and dashboard and the other one is an or dashboard. And what that means is that if I pick, say, 8x8 and ALE on the cross-seller vendor dashboard, it will show me all of the places where those two technologies combine, right, according to our keyword searches. So 19 vendors, whereas ALE by themselves has 63. So by doing that, you can build a sort of and search where you want to see everyone who sells Avaya and Amazon and also BT. There might be none, but you know, if you can find places where those overlap, you'll get some data on those. You'll be able to see where they are in the world. The map does sometimes take a bit longer to update than other parts of the platform, especially when you have more boxes ticked, because it has to cross-reference more information as versus if you just have one picked. Obviously, things like the word cloud here gets more accurate. The supported categories gets more accurate as well. Over onto the Reseller Insights dashboard, this one is essentially the same, but it works in an OR configuration. So it'll show you comparisons. So you can compare Cisco's reseller base to Oracle's, to BT's. Now, after that, you can also zoom in on specific vendors, either by hovering over this bar here, which will show you their resellers, where they are, what they're selling, what sort of technologies they're selling, or you can also click on specific resellers themselves and just get a good understanding of what they are. I'm just going to try and scroll down to someone that I recognize. So if we look at someone like, say, Access Tech, or let's find someone who's got multiple offerings. But anytime you click on one of these, you're going to get, you know, what technologies they offer. You're going to see what keywords have told us what services they sell. So we know they sell Cisco because we've searched and they come up with Cisco as a keyword. We know they sell firewalls, which means they also sell security, for example. And that will happen for all of the different solutions and people that we see. And then you'll also see their locations. You also have a big export data button here. You will not be able to export the entirety of a search, just for the purposes of the beta, just to preserve our data integrity. We've limited the number of hits that will come back from your export to 70. So, you know, obviously if we just click Cisco and you hit export, you're going to get a random 70 or the first 70 companies. If you dial down a bit closer, you know, to someone that's a lot smaller, so you might have some overlap. We need to find somewhere that has some overlap. You know, for example, with 30, you could export those and you would get those. But obviously, for the larger resellers, you're not going to be able to export all of that. That is just a cap that we're putting on for the beta for our, you know, longer term customers. Once we get the portal finalized and we're happy with the data, you will be able to export more of the data and have that available to you. Those are the basic insights and overviews of the platform. Obviously, part of what we want people to do is to, you know, explore the platform, have some fun with it, see what you can discover, see if there are any parts where it breaks, any things that don't come intuitively or you don't understand. But hopefully this video helped. And of course, if you have any questions or feedback, please do let us know.